Hello everyone and good evening. Welcome to the KAZ bar, everyone. My name is KAZ and I am an interdimensional bartender VTuber who's afraid of salespeople. And happy ADHD Awareness Month. Thank you, Ned. Hope you have a good stream as well. Do apologize that things seem to be buffering quite a bit and I'm a bit late. Understandably, there was a lot of stuff I forgot to prepare, including the overlay and all that stuff. So let's get on with what we're trying to do here. So as a reminder of what this is, everyone, this is a campaign I had thought of months ago, but really only put into action about like what, 1 month ago over the past month, because procrastination is my jam. Anyway, so to reiterate, what is this campaign? Let me go to my let me go to the details of the campaign. How the fuck do I do this again? It has been so long since I've done any sort of like it's been so long since I've done the campaign stuff that I've totally forgotten how to do. Okay, so here, let me read the preface again. So Quests Accepted is a KAZ bar charity campaign. Having ADHD is like living with a never-ending amount of side quests. In the spirit of that, I will be streaming from today, October 21st, until technically November 1, but my last stream will start on October 31st as I journey through all of Eorzea in an attempt to clear and voice every single remaining side quest in FF14, starting from A Realm Reborn all the way to Dawntrail OR until I run out of time. This is a campaign to support the Game to Grow cause for ADHD Awareness Month and also clear out my backlog of side quests. As to why I had chosen this charity specifically, it is not an understatement at all for me. It's not an overstatement at all for me to say that video games are very near and dear to me. They have been a comfort of mine since my childhood, and has helped me learn a lot of things. Even if said things were not very important in school, it still helped a lot. Now then, as I said, my goal here is to raise awareness and clear out all of my side quests at the same time. And like I said, I'm going to be voicing every single NPC that I come across in a side quest as best as I can. And to make this even more fun and to get you guys involved as well, I am now sitting in my Discord's streaming voice chat. And if there's anyone who would love to volunteer their voice for any NPC, which I will assign you at random, you may join the audience queue and I will pull you in randomly to voice the NPC on screen. I'm gonna actually also open up the go live here. Also wait, actually let me read this to my friends. I will be in Discord for those who wanna there we go. So yeah, so that's some of the little ways to make this more interesting. Again, I will be randomly pulling in one person from the audience queue voice channel to randomly voice one NPC I come across. Until there are people in my Discord though, I will be doing most of this solo. And on top of that, to really push how community driven this is going to be, I'm going to open a party finder. None. Objective. Duty completion. Beginners, first timers welcome. Clearing all my side quests for charity. Join the If you're always for charity, feel free to. Do I even need to form a party for this? No, that's fine. Clearing all my side quests for charity. Feel free to walk along. Stream here. And then I'm going to shamelessly plug the link of the stream. Okay, remove role restrictions, unselect classes. Wait, yeah, remove role restrictions. Actually, no, should I do alliance? No. Custom match? No, normal. Okay, so I really have to just unrestricted party. Limit to world server. Feel free to join. I'll just put your feel free to join for the train. Wait, it's really limited to 2 lines? How the hell? Why were there people that can like put an entire freaking backstory in their Finder description, but I can't? Clearing side quests for ADHD awareness. I'll just put their awareness. Oh no, here, better idea. ADHD Awareness Month. Join the train and stream here. There we go. I hope this goes well. I hope this does not end badly. I really hope this does not end badly. There we go. Okay, so first things first. We are going to start in the very region that canonically Sapphire started her Eorzean adventure in. Limsa Lominsa. Let's start with the lower decks. I don't care if I'm not going to get any experience from this. The whole point of this is just to clear out everything. Although when I do get to the Stormblood and Shadowbringers regions, I might switch to my Astrologian. And look at that. There is a side quest right there. Fuck, it's the post-Moogle. It had to be the post-Moogle for, you know, we'll save that. We'll save that for some other time. Because fuck no, I'm not doing the post-Moogle one. Are there really no more side quests? Do I really have no more side quests in this area? Let's check the Aft Castle. Ethernet. Do I really have no more side quests in Limsa? Other than the post-Moogle? Hello, Gaia. Welcome. Do you have any side quests that you have forgotten to do? If so, I have an open party available. And if you would like to lend your voice as well to voicing random NPCs, I am in the streaming channel. But the rule is please join the audience queue voice channel. And I will randomly pick one person from that voice channel to voice an NPC when I feel like it. For now, though, I will be voicing all NPCs. For now. Wow, I really have no side quests in Limsa. Damn, when did I clear these out? Yeah, I guess we're gonna be doing the post-Moogle first. That's gonna be our first quest line. Working on this and just like, all right, no worries. I just hit my right shoulder button to sprint. It's like, wait a minute, this isn't Honkai Star Rail. Neither snow nor rain nor heat nor gloom of night will stay the deputy post-Mughal from unloading work on his subordinates. Well, look who's back! I'll give you 3 guesses what I have in my paw, and the first 2 don't count, Gupo. Why, yes, a letter! However did you know? It's addressed to Momodi, the ever-charming proprietress of the quicksand in Ul'dah. Sounds like a pleasant enough assignment, wouldn't you say? But this is no ordinary letter, oh no! Why, I've strained my eyes for any sign of the sender's name, but it is nowhere to be found. An anonymous epistle? Sounds like a task for my most capable assistant, Kupo! I'm gonna hate voicing the Mughals so much. Alright, I guess we're off to Ul'dah. Alright. To the quicksand. Before anyone asks, no, I have not done the Halloween event yet. I should, actually. I was supposed to earlier, but I decided to have enough energy for tonight. I decided to just take a nap. Excuse me. Well, if it ain't Sapphire, good to see an adventurer who remembers where she came from, even after becoming all famous and the like. Momodi, you have no idea I am doing this for charity right now. What brings you to the quicksand today? A letter? Next thing I know, you'll be sprouting a pom-pom and ending every other utterance with Kupo. Oh, how curious. It would seem the sender's forgotten to sign the envelope. Oh, my beloved Momodi, my riches could buy all the jewels in the realm, yet none would shine as bright as thee. Say that you will be mine and... Blech! Good gods, no wonder the letter was anonymous. No man in his right mind would claim authorship of such a hackneyed, pretentious load of... Do I go with a male voice for this? I will go with like I will probably just go with like Tamaki from Oran. Momodi, my love, I see that my mellifluous missive finds you looking as beautiful as ever. Please be a guy. Oh, it's you. Why do I find myself entirely unsurprised? I've lost count of how many times I've spurned your shameless advances to your face. Must I now do the same in writing for you to get the bloody message? Shameless? You wound me, Momodi, my love. Why, my advances are positively shameful. That's not the right word, is it now? Picture the scene. A mysterious letter. A secret admirer. Is it so outlandish for a man to think that the subtle romantic approach might stir the flames of passion in his beloved's heart? I need to remember that they all use like a standard British accent. Says the fool standing before me for the 3rd time this week, still sporting the same. Oh, you know, she's ending her sentences with an apostrophe. I need to go like a bit more Cockney, I guess. Says the fool standing before me for the 3rd time this week, still sporting the same ridiculous jacket. Our guest clearly lacks the courtesy to introduce himself, so allow me. This is Thomas so-and-so, son of the spice merchant someone or other, and the richest, most eligible young bachelor in all of Ul'dah. Forgive me if I've forgotten some of the details. I've only heard the story some 20-odd times now. This is Sapphire, the woman who wasted her precious time hauling your rubbish halfway across the realm. Is that so? Smashing work, my girl! Remind me of your name again later, and I'll be sure to put you on the guest list for when my lovely Momodi and I are wed. Do you see, my love? This adventurous efforts were not for naught. No, you need only promise your hand to me. Promise that forever my Momodi and mine alone you will be. In person or in ink, my answer's the same. Come back when Thanalan freezes over. so I can reject you again. Holy shit, that burn. Alas and alack, but I should have known. Yes, that hairband that adorns your lovely locks speaks loud and clear. Admit it, Momodi. After all these years, you still harbor feelings for him. Why? You've some nerve walking into my place of business and spouting such nonsense. Nonsense, my beloved? Is that so? Rumors abound about that hairpin that was crafted for you by an old flame that has not left your shapely head for so much as a day since the calamity. If you lost a childhood love when the lesser moon fell, you have my sympathies. But this is a new age, my dearest. Time marches on and we must march with it. Oh, and did I mention that my family is among the richest in the Sultanate? This boy. Hells! Just how thick is your bloody skull? A man crafted my hairpin, yes. There was a time when I felt something for him. But such days are long past, and today I didn't compare you to anyone to find you thoroughly repulsive. Besides, I'll have you know that the man who crafted this... Oh, wait. I really need to remember, like, what's the inflections for this. Just how thick is your bloody skull? A man crafted my hairpin, yes. There's a time when I felt something for him. But such days are long past, and today I needn't compare you to anyone to find you thoroughly repulsive. Besides, I'll have you know that the man who crafted this still lives. What's this? My rival in love still lives? At long last, my task is clear. I must seek out this pretender and prove once and for all that I, Thomas, am the only one worthy of my dear Momodi's hand. Adventurer, I would request your aid. Together we will seek out this man, and you will serve as an impartial judge to determine who is the worthy partner for Miss Momodi. He or I. Rest assured that you will be suitably compensated for rendering the proper decision. And with that, let us begin our search at the Goldsmiths Guild. I shall wait you there. And off he goes. Okay, we are off to a great start with the most... Oh. I honestly don't know how to feel about this questline now. Goldsmith's Guild. Oh. What's that? Momodi's hairpin, you say? Why, that was Momoroto's work. Momoroto. Oh, there's a name I've not uttered in some time. Destined for greatness, that one was. Could have been the second coming of Nilfresne. Why, he'd been with us for a scant few years, and a commission came in from the Sultana herself. Slaved away at the piece day and night till one day when he rose from his workbench and walked away. Some said the pressure of expectations grew too great to bear. Others said his heart was never in his craft to begin with. Still, others said that it was a broken heart that drove him away. The guild lost a talented goldsmith, and I lost a friend. Whoa, gas. Excuse me. But a man's life is his to live. Last I heard, Momoroto was passing his days as a fisherman in Crescent Cove. If he's found happiness, I don't begrudge him his choice one bit. Crescent Cove. Cape West Wind. Okay. We went from Limsa to Ul'dah on literally the first night. Okay. Let's get it. Let's. Onward to the horizon. There's Momoroto. This quest is just full of Lalafels. Hello, Cherev. Welcome. Welcome to Quests Accepted, a KAZ charity campaign for ADHD Awareness Month. If you would... Well, I don't know if you'll be able to donate, but if you can just spread the word, that'd be great. I am just voice acting as many NPCs as I can, and I've also shared that I will allow people to join in for the voice acting, but the ruling is they have to join the they have to join the audience queue voice chat first, at which point I will pick one at random to come join this voice chat and voice a random NPC that is on the quest lines I'm on. Also clear my side quests in Heavensward. Good luck! You may join this one if you haven't cleared out your ARR side quest yet. He looks old. What voice can I go with this? Not a bite. Ah, well, tomorrow's another. What brings a mighty adventurer to this lonely fishing hole? Oh no. This is Momoroto? A shabby-looking fellow indeed. But what did I expect from a craven who threw away his chance at fame, love, and glory because he couldn't bear the pressure? Oh, the ignominy of it all! She turns down my gifts of jewels and gold, yet adorns her fair locks with a trinket cobbled together by a languid Lalafell who stinks of sardines! Oh, you can't even say it to his face! Wow! So, Momodi's actually wearing that old thing. Don't get no argument from me, I hardly deserve it. Nor did I deserve her. Perhaps I once did. There was a time when I dreamed of being the greatest goldsmith in the realm. Even a time when such dreams seemed within reach. The young Momoroto may have been worthy of Momodi's hand, but that dreamer is no more. You'll not see me mourn his passing. Not all dreams were meant to be followed. Not all of us were destined for greatness. Put a fishing pole in his hand and a creaky pier under his bottom, and all Momoroto's a happy man. Can you believe this? My travels have taken me to the far corners of the realm. Trust me, buddy, this is not the far corners of the realm. Far from it. This is not the far corners of the realm. I have seen the edge of space and time, and even I don't know if that's the corner of the realm. And never have I seen a man so lacking in ambition, enthusiasm, or any even vaguely redeeming qualities. I would ask you to judge which of us is more worthy, but I think we can safely say that I am the victor by default. To the quicksand, my adventurer! My future bride awaits! I'm just as confused as you are. So that's what all that shouting was about. Young man's taking a fancy to Momodi, has he? I'll say this much. He's got good taste. Doesn't seem like all that bad of a fellow. Bit oversure of his own abilities, perhaps, but no more so than someone I used to know. When I gave that hairpin to Momodi years ago, she refused to wear it. Said it meant too much for her to risk losing. As to why her heart may have changed, who can say? But it is not for love, this I know. Those days are buried in the sands of time. Whether that will avail your lovelorn friend is another matter entirely. So we go back to the quicksand. Okay. To the quicksand. Where am I? There we go. I lose all of my bearings as soon as I teleport into somewhere. I need to remember that this is my quest for today. I have to do all these side quests. Is it just me, or is it like really, really dark? Hold on. Where do I go for I don't remember where the brightness setting is. Oh, it's this one. Set to 60. There we go, just so I can see a little better. Okay, wait. How did I do Momori's voice again? Just between you and me, Sapphire, I was hoping you'd manage to lose him somewhere on the way. I have done my part. I sought out this Momoroto and heard his tale. The tale of a coward who has not deserved you since the day he fled this city, forsaking your love and his future in the process. Boy, I want to slap you in both directions with both of my swords. A worthy suitor stands before you, a man who promises to do everything in his power to bring you happiness, and who has the courage to put such words into action. I implore you, my beloved, undo that hairpin, free your heart from that has-been, and give unto me your hand. Aye. Listen well, 'cause I'll repeat myself no more. I've no feelings for Momoroto, and sure as hell's none for you. This hairpin? It's a symbol for those who would dare, for all those who would dare to dream. A symbol and a warning. Momoroto and I were old friends. He used to come by the shop where I worked and regale me with tales of all he hoped to achieve. He burned with passion in those days, like yourself, with less style and more substance. As a wide-eyed girl, I was drawn to dreamers. I urged him on at every opportunity. When I heard he was making something for the Sultana, I near screamed, "This is your chance, Momoroto. Craft the masterpiece I know you have in you, and you'll go down in history. You won't live and die a nobody." So I told him over and over, until he came no more. I went to the Goldsmiths Guild only to hear that he'd resigned his position. Whoa, whoops. A little bit of spittle there. 'Twas then I saw the error of my ways. All the time that I thought I was encouraging my friend. God damn it, I keep bumping into my microphone. Sorry, I'm sorry for all the noises. I was only piling on to a burden he never wanted to bear. And so you wear the hairpin out of pity for the man? No, not pity. At first I felt so ashamed that I didn't think myself worthy of wearing it. Then the lesser moon came tumbling down and everything changed. At first we thought we'd lost everything. And slowly, I've suddenly turned her Scottish. And slowly but surely, we began to pick up the pieces and dream again. Seeing the proud faces of those who would rise to the call and rebuild our realm, it rekindled passions in my heart I hadn't felt in years. It was then that I finally discovered a dream of my own. To stand with those who would fight for their dreams, and to give them strength in any way I could. This is why I stand here today. And yet, I must never repeat the mistake of my past. Adventurer, artisan, or angler, one's true dreams, one's true strength, must come from within. Koala. Hey, Kaz, good luck with the charity. Thanks, Koala. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. Glad you're here. This is what I learned from Momoroto, and this is why I treasure his memento to this very day. Oh, my beloved, could there be in this world a more sensitive soul? The 12 should be the 13 for you, my dearest, are a goddess of dreams and compassion. Hitherto, I knew only your physical beauty, but I've seen the true beauty of your heart and soul. I am lost without you, my beloved. Make my dream come true and promise to stay by my side forevermore. Have ye not been listening to a single word I said? I've devoted my life to supporting adventurers' dreams. Women like Sapphire here who are too busy fighting for our realm to waste my bloody time. But my beloved, Allah too may yet save. Holy shit, this dude is so fucking deluded. What the fucking sim? But my beloved, Allah too may yet save Eorzea from the shadows. Well, now those are the first interesting words I've heard come out of your mouth. Prove to me that they're more than just words, and maybe, just maybe, I'll reconsider. Does this mean I have a chance? Oh, merciful indeed is the goddess Memodi. I will not fail you, my love. Today I take my leave. When I next return, you will know the true breadth and scale of my dreams. And you, my good woman, you have opened my eyes today, and for this you shall be well rewarded. You have my word. You will be in the front row for the festivities when my goddess and I are wed. Good lord. What did I walk into? Finally some peace and quiet. I doubt he'll be showing his face here anytime soon, but who knows? He'd not be the first man I've seen change. Any road, thank you, Sapphire. No matter how far we come, we can't forget the past. And thanks to you, I've been able to do some much-needed reflecting. Excuse me. That's Sapphire burping from the... Let's see. This is all level 70 stuff. I can just... I mean, spell speed and piety, I guess, for my Astro. Huh? You attain carrier level 4. With your successful delivery, your reputation as a letter carrier has grown. Okay. Let's see. Let's head back to Limsa. We are going to do this systematically, which is the very opposite of what I usually am with ADHD. Okay. So, no other side quests in the area. Nothing I want to do anyway. Okay. Oh no, there's 3 of these things. The deputy postman will go with task with an urgent delivery to Stillglade Fane. How far you've come as a carrier, and in such a short time. I knew that my pedagogical skills bordered upon genius, but I dare say I have outdone myself this time, Kubo. I would reward myself for the well-deserved respite, and you with your most demanding assignment to date. I have in my paws a parcel from the Thaumaturgist Guild in Ul'dah, to be delivered to Briar of the Conjurers Guild in Gridania, and I quote, with all speed. Urgent correspondence between the realm's most... How do you pronounce that? Horse poisoned? Okay, hold on. Google! Puissant pronunciation. Huh? Puissant. Puissant. That's how you pronounce it. Puissant. Puissant. Okay. There are those puissant practitioners of magic. It would only be the slightest of exaggerations to say that the fate of Eorzea may very well be riding on this delivery. To Stillglade Fane with you, Kupo. Let's accept the others as well. Is that a... Well, that's just appropriate for this expansion, I guess. My hard-working assistant returns. Yes, so hard have you been working that I dare say you've earned yourself a vacation, Kupo. I'm not going to give you one, of course. I do have a reputation to maintain, but I will give you the next best thing. And the next best thing, a letter addressed to Master Gegeriju at Costa del Sol. Soak up the rays of the sun, bask in the balmy ocean breeze, sneak a furtive glance at the lovely dancers. That last one can be our little secret, and you'll soon forget that you're working, Kupo. Okay. Wait, hold on. I'm just gonna hide my other side quests here. Hide. We're gonna focus entirely on this. Oh boy. Turbo! Behave. I need you to behave. I know he's home. I know he's home, but behave. 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 Sit. Sit. Good boy. Ay nako. And then he just runs off. Sit. Turbo, sit. Sit. Behave. Behave. I know you're excited, but you have to behave first. Behave. Manners. Sorry guys, quick pause here because Turbo is acting up. But, ow, shit! He's tugging on the chair. I will take this time to... Oh god, he just ran away. So that we don't break the immersion too much, I will take this time to remind everyone what tonight is about. Tonight is Quest Accepted, a charity stream by the KAZ Bar, where I am raising funds for ADHD Awareness Month to donate to the Game to Grow Foundation. Of course, the reason being that I was diagnosed with ADHD in preschool. And although that diagnosis may be a bit outdated, I do intend to go back soon. Not back. I do intend to get myself retested soon. The fact is, I still want to support the cause, especially because it is ADHD Awareness Month. We do have a whole bunch of milestones available, and by that I mean we have like 5 milestones. I might come up with more along the way, but for now, these are the base 5 milestones that we have. The incentives we currently have are... If we hit $100, then I will provide one random person in the chat with a minimalist icon. You may choose between your avatar, your in-game character. I will create a minimalist icon, and I will show some samples on the screen some other time. At $200, another winner of a minimalist icon by me. At $300, you will earn an artwork piece by Shadadi. It's probably going to be like the usual, a waist up. At $400, it will be a artwork by Sin. A lot of people in my community know who Sin is. And at $500, if we can hit the goal, then you will earn an art piece by Zwei. I have my own reasons for sorting it this way. This is not necessary to rank their skills, but more about this is the order in which I asked them to join, and also this is taking into consideration some other circumstances. But I have. If you guys would like to check them out, they're what's my brain thinking right now? The artists that are providing artworks, that would be Shadadi, Sin, and Zwei. You can check them out on Blue Sky. The links, well, not the links. Their usernames are in the campaign poster on Blue Sky and on Twitter, if you still use Twitter. As for me, well, you already know what my art looks like. I may as well just show as well, like, what my minimalist icons look like. We're gonna put away the me being berated by a whole bunch of quest icons for a bit. Let's see. Actually, wait, I have an art reel box here. Let's hide this first. Turn on the art reel box. Okay, that is an example of Shadadi's work. That's by Acrux. No. That's also Shadadi. Acrux. Also Shadadi. That's by Sena. That's also my Shadadi. I have a lot of Shadadi works. Shadadi again. That's Shadadi as well. It's going randomly. Hold on. Okay, wait. Let me delete all of that. We're gonna add some files here just to show off what the first prize is gonna look like. These are some minis that I made for my friends. Oops. So these are minimalist icons that I've made for my friends that we still use in Discord. I believe I also have one. Oh, it's in my drawings folder. Hold on. Let's see if I can find them. Ah, here we go. Add these as well. So as you can see, these are examples of some minimalist icons you can win if we hit that $100 and $200 milestone mark. And if you think this, oh wait, huh? This one looks familiar, right? That's because that's the one I use for my icon in Armored Core. I need to update Ned's. Actually, Ned needs an update on his, I think. There's Panda, okay. Archie, I made one for Archie. And then there's one of a certain bird. Although she's changed outfits. Anywho. Holy moly, it is. Hold up. Oh god. Can I just cool off for a bit? It is really hot right now. I am turning on the electric fan. Sorry for this short pause. My dad finally picked up turbo, so we can actually continue. Okay. Okay. Back to the side quests. My trusted assistant. My trusted assistant is ever ready for action, Kupo. Very well. I have a package here straight from Little Solace addressed to the long one. Mogul Intelligence has confirmed that this is a Sylphic epithet for one Hunbert Longhaft, a brass-blade captain of considerable repute who leads the defense at Highbridge. Hunbert is known to be one of the most charismatic leaders in the realm, never seen outside the company of one or more of his men. Rather, I should say, women. His followers are uniformly female and fiercely loyal to their captain. I was in Highbridge a short while ago, but the captain was unfortunately off duty. You couldn't have left the letter with one of his other soldiers? It would appear he had business at the Weaver's Guild and had taken two of his most loyal subordinates along with him to Ul'dah. Many happy deliveries, Kupo. Oh, fuck. Okay. I think let's go with the first one we did was the one for Stillglade Fame. Let's go to that one first. Okay. Stillglade Fane. Right, the Conjurer's Guild. Okay. I'm guessing you must be the Halloween event? Nope, that's Pictomancy. We are not picking that up yet. Aw, I can't dash to them.
Kantara, Deepcroft, Hawk Manor, and now this! Vengeful spirits clutch and claw at our forest home, at our very souls. Is there naught we can do to free ourselves from their grip? Thank the gods! I feared it would not arrive in time. This is a comprehensive summary of void sense sightings collected from across the realm, along with the latest theories on how to deal with potential cases of possession.
Wow, that's a lot of words. Ha. Excuse me. Ooh, gas.
A young man recently approached me, you see, fearing that he had fallen under the influence of baleful forces not of this world. As the poor soul told me, he oft awakens in the dark of night, in parts unknown, with bruises all over his body, and no memory of how he arrived there. The mere thought sends shivers up the spine, does it not? It goes without saying that the man was quite distraught. Is this Hildebrand? I promised that I would gather what knowledge I could and see what I might do to free him of his demons. Thanks to your timely delivery, I am at last armed with the information I need. But there's another rub. My subject has vanished. Even as we speak, dark spirits may have seized control of him once more, and yet I must dive into this tome immediately to have any hope of saving him. If you could track down the man, I would be much in your debt. His sister, Adoc, can be found at Quarry Mill and may have some knowledge as to his whereabouts.
Okay, so it isn't Hildebrand, at least. I was thinking, like, is there a series of Hildebrand quests that I may have missed? Or Hildebrand adjacent quests? Wait, why am I walking? I forgot, we can just teleport to Quarry Mill. Quarry Mill isn't in Gridania. I'm going to be using a lot of guild to teleport across every... Holy shit! Do you see all these side quests in this region alone? And here. And we're only talking the yellow side quests.
Briar's searching for... Briar's searching for Spenny, you say? How odd. He left here bells ago saying he would make straight for the Fane. No, this does not bode well. Perhaps he was summoned to work on the way? He makes his living at the Muntui cellars, after all. And Master Aramon can be quite the taskmaster. You might do well to ask around there. Doubtless you've already heard, but Spenny hasn't quite been himself of late. I do not want to believe that he would hurt anyone, but I urge you to be wary.
Alright, we take the ship. Fly! Okay, this must be the Muntui scales. That is a female.
A dog's brother? Ah, you mean Spen. I've been on watch here since sundown, and I fear I've seen neither hide nor hair of him. When he first started here, he was so devoted to his work that he'd arrive in the cellars bells before his shift began. I cannot help but fear that something is amiss.
So maybe he got a little too attuned to the dark ether in the area?
Looking for Spen, you say? Afraid I can't help you there. Hasn't come around here yet today. Possessed? Ha! I'll believe it when I see it. Like us not, his disappearance has more to do with the 30 casks of Muntui beans we need to haul up from the cellars today.
Spen's gone missing again. Oh wait. He looks a little aged. Spen's gone missing again? Lad's worked hard for us, but I can't deny that his attendance has been somewhat erratic. I fear that if he does not get his act together, and soon, I may have no choice but to let him go. That said, his shift began only minutes ago. I will give him the benefit of the doubt, and trust that he is making his way here as we speak. Well, that's all been very helpful. Am I gonna have to fight something?
Where am I? Spen? Oh, what? Yes, that is my name. Beg your pardon, milady, but have we met somewhere before? Dear me, I've done it again, haven't I? My sister, my colleagues, Brea, and even you, who I've only just met. I owe all of you my most profound apologies.
Why are his cheeks so flushed? Bro, are you wearing makeup?
As Brea doubtless told you, it seems that I've fallen prey to forces most sinister. They strike without warning in the black of night, seizing my limbs and inhabiting my mind, rendering me naught but a puppet to carry out their dark designs. Come morning I awaken, bruised and beaten with no memory of the horrors I have committed. O guardians of the forest, pray take mercy on my soul!
If you're looking for mercy, you're begging up the wrong tree, you shite-ass, two-faced, swill-sodden lump of goo dung! Oh, wait, it's a man.
Pay no heed to that man's sob stories. The only sinister force that's got him in its clutches is old Buscaron's mead. 1,396 skill spin. They'll cover food, drink, and healing fees for the poor sod whose arm you nearly twisted off. Master Buscaron, surely there must be some misunderstanding. One second.
Sorry about that. Had to hawk one. What's the voice for Spen again?
Master Buscaron, surely this must be some misunderstanding. What? Certainly I patronize your fine establishment on occasion, but only for a single drink. I suppose that's true. Not known the quiet, thoughtful Spen to order more than a single flagon of mead. But by the time that flagon is drained, Spen is no more. In his place is the roaring, mead-swilling, punching, kicking, belching, screaming madman whose name strikes fear into the hearts of every man or woman who's ever wanted to enjoy a drink in God's damn peace. The scourge of the Druthers, if not the whole bloody realm. I speak of you, Spencer of the Bottomless Cup. This cannot be!
Oh, so he's drunk! That's a flushed face because he's drunk. Okay.
This cannot be! I am no scourge. I am a responsible drunkard. I know when to say when.
That's what they all say.
I do not know what madness took me, Master Buscaron, but I can assure you that it was an isolated occurrence. Please accept my payment, 1,396 gil in full, along with my profuse apologies for the trouble that I have caused. As for the unfortunate fellow who I may have unwittingly injured, please assure him that I will return to the Druthers this evening to make amends in person. And with that, I must be off to the cellars. I am already late for my shift, and Master Eramon will be rightly furious if I tarry any longer. Farewell, my friends! Ah, yes, the Conjurers Guild. Do tell Brea that I shall, endeavor to exercise my own demons. Should the dark forces prove too formidable, I shall call upon her again.
Have you considered an Alcoholics Anonymous?
I wouldn't get your hopes up. If I had a guild for every time I heard old Spen spout that nonsense, I'd be a rich man. Last I heard, there ain't no incantation that can cure a man's love for liquor. Okay. Report to Briar at Stillglade Fane. How long is this quest line gonna be? To the Conjurer's Guild. Which way? This way. Hello, Briar. Spencer of the Bottomless Cup? And here I had thought that name only a wives' tale dreamed up to steer young children away from the bottle. I must confess I am somewhat relieved to discover that the spirits that plagued the man were of a more worldly sort, though that is small solace to the poor souls who must suffer his mead-induced wrath. Sadly, I fear that subduing drunkards is outside my field of research. Should you find the poor man in the throes of madness, pray do what you can to restore him to sanity. So, I have permission to kick his arse? I'm getting like so much stuff that I'm probably gonna toss away at the end of all these side quests. Carrier level 5? There's more? Ooh, I haven't even done the Amalja yet. Yeesh. Okay. We now have to go to Costa del Sol. Actually, no, let's do the Weaver's Guild first in Ulda. Because at least that way, when we go back to Costa del Sol, it'll be closer to Limsa. One more sec. Let me grab something. I need more water. Okay, I have returned. Sorry for the delay. And of course we have this. Wow, okay, that was enough to just make my mic pop out. Oops. Anywho. I have my gamer juice 0 as per the usual of this stream. Okay. Let's get back into it. To the Weaver's Guild. Hunbert. How many times must I tell you? Garments such as these might be fit for an ordinary man, but Hunbert Longhaft is no ordinary man. Hells, what is keeping my package? Your pants? My silk at last! Ah, now this is more like it. Feel for yourself. So soft and pliant. A fabric that truly breathes. This is of self-make, you see. A merchant I met in Highbridge sang its high prices, and I simply had to experience it for myself. Your puzzled expression does not escape me. But Longhaft, you protest. Many a tale have I heard of your blade and the consummate skill with which you wield it. What use would a virile swordsman such as yourself have with such delicate, even feminine fabric? An astute question which I answer with a question of my own. You strike me as one who knows your way around the battlefield, yes?
Buddy, you have no idea.
Suppose you are the commander of a formidable unit, one akin to a great machine. Now, I suppose this same unit was somehow constrained, forced to do battle in cramped quarters.
I can't tell if he's being serious or if this is his way of covering up a hookup. A little military rendezvous. An exchange of military prowess. A test of your reflexes.
Would your unit be able to realize its full potential in such unfavorable conditions? Verily not. Only when given room to breathe with a...
I forgot how to pronounce this. Puissant.
Will the puissant unit swell and...
I'm sorry. Sorry. I can't. I honestly can't tell anymore if he's talking about his soldiers or his willy.
Only when given room to breathe will the puissant unit swell and expand over the battlefield. And then, upon reaching the full extent of its power, thrust forth and...
This is on purpose! Square Enix, you did this on purpose. How dare. God damn. It's only been an hour. Already we get a penis joke.
And penetrate your opponent's defenses. Do you grasp my meaning?
I would hope not.
And so I would commission a garment to be made from this silk. And yet my unit is...
I can't take this seriously.
My unit is not merely my own. No.
Fuck! It gets worse! The dialogue is getting worse.
No, the skilled hands under my command see to it that my machine remains well oiled.
Oh, this is fucking hilarious.
Two of these hands accompanied me here to Ul'dah, but it would seem they have eluded my grasp. Or I have eluded theirs. Might you be a good lass and find them for me?
I feel disgusted by this conversation. Good lord. I really hope he's talking about something else other than that unit. Oh my god. I'm dying of laughter right now. Okay. It's at the Goldsmith's Guild, apparently. Oh goodness. Let's see, Mikote.
That first earring I saw would look lovely on my captain. Oh, but so would that other one. Why does shopping have to be so goddamn difficult? Ah! You do well not to scare me like that. I'm a brass blade in service to Captain Hunbert, better known as Hunbert Longhaft. No doubt you've heard the tales. None can deny the captain cuts a dashing figure, but I would give him a gift to further bring out his beauty. What say you, adventurer? Do any of these fine ornaments catch your eye?
I mean, your name is Sapphire Eyes. I'd say go with a ring that reflects you.
Why, I thought the same myself. Some find sapphires cold, but they do not understand that beneath this cool exterior sleeps a wellspring of passion as deep as the ocean. A passion tempered by maturity and reason. Good lord. Not coincidentally, it is also the color of my eyes, which the captain has often admired during late nights, manning the control room at Highbridge as... Ah! This... Oh my goodness, this dialogue. God's almighty help me. Okay. I'm good. As I stroked the lever and admired its workmanship. There are those in the brass blades who do not understand the captain. Those who say his exploits in the battlefield do not warrant the sizable reputation he has amassed. I know not which battlefield they speak of. Oh, does he have performance issues? But as someone who has witnessed... I hate this quest line so much. What the fuck? We went from some guy simping over Momodi to a dude who seems way too confident in his sword play. He's got another kind of brass blade, if you catch my meaning. I can assure you that the reality far exceeds even the tallest of tales. Speaking of the captain, wherever did he run off to? I must deliver my gift before Elamui does, lest she... Elamui? Lest she be the one invited to work the lever tonight. Also, notice she wasn't wearing pants. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? The Alchemist Guild. Time limit exceeded? Okay, fine. Oh, they're twins. So many potions of myriad powers and potencies. Surely one might serve... Surely one might serve to further harden the captain's resolve. Don't frighten me like that. I was just shopping for a suitable present for my captain. You have heard the tales of the Long Haft, I presume? I've heard nothing but the tales of the Long Haft so far, and I wish I could stop hearing the tales of the Long Haft. It's not getting any better for me, is it? Then you know that he is naturally endowed with both size and stamina. Still, I would see how alchemical innovation might enhance his already prodigious talents. Do any of these files intrigue you, adventurer? A potion of stamina. That one stood out to me as well. Red is, after all, the color of passion, and few men are more passionate than my captain. It stands to reason that red is his favorite hue. I might humbly note that it is also the color of my eyes. He has often praised their beauty during our nights together in the control room at Highbridge, where he often summons me to lubricate the lever. He says my supple fingers are most suited to the task. I'm getting more and more disgusted the more I do this quest. In the past, the captain shunned alchemy in all its forms. Wait, deep voice. claiming he had no need for unnatural enhancements. Recently, however, I remarked that his blade, already renowned across Eorzea, might reach legendary stature with the right help, and he seemed suitably aroused by the... Really? Aroused? Of all the words? Oh, but I simply must be getting back. Just imagining the captain alone with her is enough to send shivers up my tail. Are you sisters? Whoever wrote this quest, you knew what you were doing. You knew exactly what you were doing. Etaja and Elamui are exchanging words. The mere suggestion that our captain partake in alchemical enhancements is an insult, not merely to him, but to the gods that endowed him with such natural talent. Ha, says the one who would see him adorn his body with gaudy trinkets. Do you even understand the true measure of a man? Ungrateful wench, you're not worthy to polish the captain's blade. Because they are screaming this in public. Oh boy. If this turns out to be like a bait and switch and he's not actually talking about his blade and he's talking about the actual blade, not his other blade. Captain, you always praise the way I calibrate your lever. You called me an engineer. Captain, you said that no machinist in the realm could keep your parts oiled as I do. Honey, no machinist in the realm would want to oil his parts. Cease this senseless bickering, the both of you. You each have served me long and served me hard. I can't read every sentence of this fucking dialogue without breaking. Surely you realize by now that there's more than enough man to go around. While I welcome your sentiments, I have no need for shiny baubles or motley brews. The gods have seen fit to endow me well. I would fight my battles on my own merits. Besides, there are more important matters at hand. Before you two came in, I have just been informed that my garments were ready. Prepare yourselves. What is he going to wear? What say you, Etaja? So dashing, so handsome, so form-fitting. I feel the flames of passion welling from within. Do promise you will wear that the next time you summon me to the control room, yes? For you, my love, anything. But we've only just begun. Oh, gosh. What say you, Elamui? That broad chest bursting forth, those bulging biceps. My captain, this garment shows you for the god of virility that you are. My only regret is that I cannot quite see under the belt. All in good time, my love. Now do you see? There's more than enough man here for... No. Hundberg is no mere man. For within me rages a beast. A beast that will be contained no longer. Huh? Behold! Did you know that this furred snow creature is legendary for its stamina and the sheer size of its manhood? Now tell me, ladies, what would you like for Starlight this year? Oh god. You, my captain, and nothing but you! Ahaha! That's what I thought you'd say. Now, if you've gotten over your silly little catfight, I believe it's time we went on our way. For even as we speak,
Bandits and brigands would target innocent merchants who travel through High Bridge. Fear not, ladies, there will be time enough for pleasure when the battles have been won.
Yes, sir.
Ugh. You thought being the Longhaft is all about sweet pleasure and bliss, you'd best think again. Prone to bouts of sibling jealousy, those two, but they're good girls at heart. All the more admirable considering their origins. Stolen from their parents when they were just babes and sold into a trade where no woman deserves to go. My unit found and freed them, but sadly, the brass blades are not in the habit of taking in children. I am concerned by that sentence. My unit found and freed them. Do I need to call the police on you? Granted their freedom, they made their living on the streets. Where many turned to selling their bodies, they honed their smarts and their fighting skills. When they returned to me years later as women grown, strong and beautiful, I swore that I would have them. In my regiment, that is. That they know how to properly sheath my blade is an extra benefit, albeit a most welcome one. And with that, I must return to my post. Ugh. 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 Ew. Ew. Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother? No, put it away. Don't drop your pants. God damn. I hated that. It is. Ooh, that was something. That was a quest line for sure. Oh gosh. Oh, and there's more. We still have the quests up. Oh god. Don't think about it. Don't think about how many quests you have to do. Just do the quests. They all have their own payouts. Oh, how I tire of the same idyllic sights day after day after day! How long must I wait to see my new beauties take the stage? Titan's Bane, a messenger girl? Is the adventuring life so unprofitable these days? I could always use another winsome lass to winnow me. You may be a touch overqualified, but the pay is generous and the location cannot be topped. But I digress. Buddy, if you knew who you were flirting with, I would stab you in the gentleman's plums right now. The letter you have brought me is a reply from none other than the esteemed Master Guilinor, whom I have enlisted to train my next generation of artistes. A great honor I bestow upon him, yes? Master Gageruju, while you present a compelling offer, I would rather live out my days in the naval than spend even a moment instructing empty-headed, ample-bosomed strumpets with as much passion and aptitude for dance as a pack of three-legged shrews. It seems the poor misguided fellow values the integrity of his art above coin. But what's this? The letter continues. Oh, wow, excuse me. That said, I know of another whose particular school of dance, though somewhat experimental, may suit your purpose as well. What splendid news! The letter neglects to mention his name, but says that he makes his home by Iron Lake in Outer Lenosha. Might you be a good messenger girl and deliver this contract to him? I would have my girls begin their training straight away. Oh god, the things I do for this realm. Outer Lenosha. Okay. Dude. Vigorous dancer.
Why do smooth skins shun my dance? My dance is dance of vigor and virility. Paper from Mamulja? Mamulja does not want paper. Mamulja wants freedom. Freedom to dance. Why does no one understand? Smoothskin wants me to dance. Is some kind of trick to take my coin? No trick. Smoothskin pays coin. Coin for Mamulja. Coin to dance. Mamulja dance. Do I dream? Do smoothskins finally understand? Too long has Mamulja custom been... Too long has Mamulja custom been mocked. Too long have Mamulja hips been fettered. But no more. Smoothskin shows kindness to Bugalja. Bugalja repays kindness. Shares proud Mamulja tradition with all. Traditional Mamulja bathing dance will be shunned no more. Today, Costa del Sol. Tomorrow, the Realm. But dance cannot be danced with bodies soiled. This is Mamulja custom, and custom must not be broken. Bugalja would cleanse body in Bronze Lake, where water is warm and sights are stimulating. But smoothskins there have small hearts and narrow minds. Bugalja will go west to Little House, where Bugalja can bathe in peace.
Oh, I think I know where he's going. It's a little bathhouse where he went to for the ninja quest. The quest that I absolutely despise. Shit, I have to actually... I can't fly over... I can't fly over the cliff sides. I actually have to fly along the cliff sides. Are you about to learn a new dance? Is that what's gonna happen here? Huh? Where is he? Oh goodness.
You are not like other smoothskins. Smoothskins who shun Mamulja. Bugalja is pleased. Bugalja likes Little House. Water is warm, and Smoothskin leaves Bugalja to himself. But enough talk. Soiled body needs cleansing. But Mamulja must not wash on body.
Oh god.
This too is Mamulja way. Smoothskin take water, pour over Bugalja's body. 1, 2, 3 times. Body cleansed, muscles loose. Bugalja will be ready to dance.
Oh goodness. 1.
Warm water flows over me. Sweat and grime washes away. Muscles loosen, joints limber. An uncontrollable urge wells from within.
Goodness.
I can contain it no longer. Bugalja must move. Bugalja must dance. Smoothskin performs cleansing ritual as good as any Mamulja. Bugalja has never felt so alive. Let us visit your master Gegeruju. I will dance my dance as never before.
What am I about to witness? What am I about to witness?
Ah, there you are. I must say, our new dancing master made quite a first impression. I've already taken the liberty of introducing him to the girls. Costa del Sol shall be the forefront of an artistic revolution. I can see the tourists flocking in, hear the clinking of their ample coin purses. At any rate, the lesson should be getting started any moment now. For all you've done, you're more than welcome to look on.
What am I about to witness? Wait on the decks for the dance lesson to begin. Again, I ask, what am I about to witness? What madness am I going to see? Hey, it's Dargano and Curious Gorge. I guess we will witness this.
Master Gekeruju, other smooth-skin shun Mamulja tradition, but you welcome us with arms open. Bugalja will not forget this kindness. Bugalja will be greatest dancing master Costa del Sol ever knew. Traditional Mamulja bathing dance is dance of pleasure, dance of life-giving. Every lift of leg, every sway of hips is sacred. When you dance Mamulja bathing dance, you must summon vitality from the very depths of your soul. Did you hear that, girls? I'm paying you good coin for this. Don't be shy up there. Yes, Master Geruju. We've been waiting our whole lives for this chance. We won't let you down. Prepare yourselves. We begin! Ho! Ja! Ho! Ho! Ja! Mamulja have hips. Hips must sway.
Oh god,
Mamulja is man, like all men. Ho! Ja! Ho! Ho! Ja! You are women, like all women. Brilliant, utterly brilliant. Now this is a dance to the light even the most mature and discerning of... Eh? Now, where did everyone run off to? And you? Are you feeling quite alright? I do not understand, Master Gegeruju. Bugalja only danced as Master asked me to dance. Pay no mind to the reactions of my servants. I suspect...
Hold up. This is probably... Boopity boop. Sorry, a little bit of spring cleaning on that. It still shows up there. Okay. Let me refresh the chat box a bit to get rid of that. There we go. Okie dokie.
Pay no mind to the reactions of my servants. I suspect they were simply overwhelmed by the sheer wonder of the spectacle laid before them. 'Tis sadly a common plight with artists who are ahead of their time. That said, it is perhaps for the best that we, part ways, at least for the time being. Rest assured that you will receive full compensation for your services. As will you, Titan's Bane.
Dubious dancing. It makes me wonder, what exactly was he doing? Was it like pelvic thrusting or something? I heard... I saw like Mamulja as man. Like all men. Hips must sway.
Ah, you've returned. Have you any idea what all that shrieking and retching was about? I, for one, found Bulgarja's gyrations positively captivating. I was eagerly anticipating the sight of my fair maidens performing this treasure of Mamulja tradition. But alas, once again the common folk prove incapable of appreciating my heightened aesthetic sensibilities. And yet, while I am a lover of the fine arts, I am an even greater lover of coin. The highest form of art in the world means nothing to me without an audience. A well-paying audience. As such, I have made the most heart-rending decision to annul Master Bugalja's contract, effective immediately. In return, I compensated him with a healthy sum and a one-day pass to the springs at Bronze Lake. I don't foresee this being a problem, do you? That said, the sheer unbridled passion that the Mamulja possess for the act of bathing is truly a sight to behold. Were only this passion shared by the average Eorzean. Oh, what fortunes could be had.
Again, what did we actually witness? It was censored, so I wouldn't know. Carrier level 7, okay. Alright, so let's go check if we still have any Moogle delivery quests. We do. Unfortunately, we do. To have the trust of the diminutive deputy post Moogle. For this, you would gladly risk the roughest cutthroats in Outer Lanosia. Yes, you would.
All the realm knows the deputy post Moogle has nothing but confidence in his assistants. I shall entrust you with a letter so important they had to cross the T twice, Kupo. The letter is for a Maelstrom sergeant at Camp Overlook. Pirates everywhere. Terribly exciting and terrifically dangerous. I love my R's and mateys as much as the next Moogle, but I have pressing duties elsewhere, Kupo. This Sergeant Swigred is scarier than most. Why, I used to vanish right into thin air whenever she turned her bloodshot eyes my way. Thanks to aspiring carriers like yourself, I needn't do that again, Kupo. You will take the letter to Sergeant Oh So Scary? Are we understood, Kupo?
Sweet words, shadowy dealings. The deputy post Moogle is a letter requiring delivery to a dashing band of players.
Even isn't my favorite assistant, Kupo. Brace yourself, for today I have a task for you that will have all the fair maidens in Gridania green with envy. This letter in my paw is addressed to none other than the homunculi. You are familiar with the homunculi, yes? The traveling troupe of troubadours, renowned for stirring the seeds of passion the realm over. Ever since their recent performance in Gridania, their popularity has gone through the roof, Kupo. Why, I've handled hundreds of fan letters in the past fortnight alone. Kupo? This particular epistle appears to be from a trader in Uldar. A matter of business, perhaps. All the more reason that it must be delivered to Gridania that with haste. You will find the band and its leader, Augustin Yell, rehearsing for their next performance at the Great Loam Brewery.
Okay. So first, oh wow, frames? Hello? Where are my frames? My frames. My frames! My brand! Gotta say though, this decoration looks pretty... Oh, I can go through it. It's a portal! You know someone's going to abuse one of the mods for that. Let's see. So we need to go first to... Since we accepted this one first. Okay. Wait, who followed me? Okay, let's see. Swigrail. Are you the scary storm sergeant I've heard about?
Delivery? Is that what they're calling it now, sweet thing? Oh, letter, eh? Thanks. Useful things, better than Creamus Rome for putting me to sleep. Give it here. you, matey, and your goddamn letter! Rip it in half and water it with bits, see if something grows! And see if something grows! Farmini says, Farmini chooses over the red swallows. God's damn him and his shrinking violet balls! Now, where are me manners? Left them on land when I went to sea, come back, and the swive and things hadn't waited a fortnight before going off with someone else. I got reasons to take the news hard, trickle tart. We don't got enough men. Or women, mind ye. Not going to recruit just anybody, though. We being the meanest, nail-chewingest levy in the whole damn maelstrom. No offense at all, but we ain't interested in a sugar skull like the one atop your shoulders. Bitch, do you even know who I am? What rock have you been living under? Sugar skull, my fine behind. Excuse me? Bitch, I fucking fought a world ender. So out come the paper and ink, and out went them letters to likely roughnecks what retired from the privateering. And not by the way of the scaffold, no, and more no. And that was the last but one. As for that last one, the bloodthirsty bitch should have been here long for now. Set out from the mill to bring some lumber to the camp with another salt hound, he said. Sweet person, oh, you got land sense, you do. Oi, do us a good turn, eh? I'll wager the miniature marauder ran into a spot of trouble out near yon floating city. Help him out and I may start feeling grateful like. You are lucky I am in a good mood and I am doing this for charity. Otherwise I would bring out my cannon and shoot you in the face. How dare! God! Oh, hello. You must be the miniature marauder. That was easy. You took me kill. Didn't even ask. No, don't be like that, Captain. You was pressed, you know that. I'd say that deserves our thanks at the least. The bloody bastard took me kill. I like being pressed. Seems to tingle up me thighs, it does. If you want to thank the bastard for saving your knickers from a right sword, then you go and be me a swiving guest. I apologize. Captain's never been one for social graces, what with all the killing and marauding. Thank you kindly from both of us for lending a hand. You've the look of a fine killer, though. Sharing slaughter's not as bad when your shadow's an appetite for carnage. Well, salt ain't sweet. Captain don't usually have a good word for anyone outside our humble crew. Sergeant Swigrel sent you. Why, that's another surprise. She's not the sort to watch the clock hands. But Ratata's your miniature marauder, sure as salt. Her name's Ratata? Why am I doing all of these, like, scratchy voices? And gravelly voices, goodness. We hadn't had much chocolate time down at the mill. Poor maid's mill. Abandoned it was when we salt hands settled in to make a new life. Ghost town? No adventure. For old pirates, the only ghosts are out on the open water. Even for not so old pirates like that one. Oh, I know what they call her. Rabid Ratata. Oh wait, oops. This is the dude. We hadn't had much chocolate time down at the mill. Poor maid's mill. Abandoned it was when we salthounds settled in to make a new life. Ghost town, no adventure. For old pirates, the only ghosts are out in the open water. And even for not so old pirates like that one. Oh, I know what they call her. Rabid Ratata. Or Ratata. Mad dog of the mill. They ain't wrong, but she got nothing but fighting in her blood. Excuse me. Which is why I worry. It was the captain's idea to clean our hands of reaving and start a new life at the mill.
damn it. Now I've gone and put her in one of her moods. Time to haul anchor. We're for Camp Overlook, adventurer. And away we go to the camp. Where's Ratata? Oh, there she is, just by the etherite. Oi, there you are. Got me lumber thanks to ye, but not me new recruit. Want forsaken for farming, that's some swiving comfort. But bugger if I know why she said no. Got her hackles up, that one. Me ma always said every dog needs a little petting, a little treating. Bit of Canadian cake from a new friend. Might do. How about it, sweet thing? Are you up for talking to her? I am now just imagining it. This is the Pokemon. I'm talking to a Pokemon with an axe. You took me killed. I didn't like that. But you fought like a salt hound, so you have me here until I grow tired of you. Damned adventures are all alike. More words than sense. But if it's words you wish to waste them on the Steve door. He's thrice the patience of all his hounds combined. I knew a certain someone who was like this. Not interested, eh? And not interested, eh? Think whatever if you can. Captain is what we made her, like us not. Mama got her chest stove in boarding a merchantman. In the very next moon, what does her papa do but make a right mess at the steps of some rat skeller? And she but a swaddling babe. Born in a pirate ship, raised up by pirates, weren't no life for a child. I can see her toddling along the gun deck, swinging her wee axe with a blunt edge. It didn't stay blunt for long. Never another child to play with. We should have put her ashore for fostering, but we hadn't the heart to. Got nothing but marauding in her veins, eh? Aye. We tried to show her how other folk live. Draw her out a bit, but well, we knew it. She gutted the former captain and taken his place at the fore. I'd be lying if I didn't say part of me feels it'd be good for her to join the Red Swallows, though it'd be hard sore to lose her. She'll have her battles, make boon companions. She'll be a swallow instead of a dog. As for us, we'll find ourselves a new captain. We always do. You wasn't scared of Ratata the way most are. That's why she liked you, I knew it. Can't you talk to her again? You'll find her near the floating city. She likes the air there. And the prey. Now. I'm trying to, like, get this, like, sort of loyal, sort of mentor-ish, subordinate kind of voice. Gravelly. You again. I could kill ye. I could kill most things if I'm in the mood. Let me serve it to ye straight like. I don't need them red swallows. 'Tis them what needs me is all. Know me men call me rabid. Does it look like I care a whit and a half? I know I ain't the sick one. Dogs is loyal. I kill for them salt hounds. I kill for me family. I didn't ken what red swallows kill for. Sick if you ask me. Maybe I'd kill for you sometime. That might be right agreeable. Enough words. I'm heading home. Hold up, isn't Rattata Pokemon? That's what I've been saying, Cherub. You keep that gob of yours clapped or I'll find a dead rat to stuff it with. Just to remind everyone, by the way, you can donate to the Game to Grow cause by using the pinned comment in the chat. I pinned the link there, and it's also in the video description for the campaign page. From there, you can donate to the Game to Grow cause. I'm hoping to raise $500 by the 21st. I won't be streaming on consecutive days. I'll actually be showing my stream schedule at the end of the stream. But I just want to let you guys know that, just to remind everyone that this is a charity stream, so you are free to donate through that. Any luck, adventurer? Captain hasn't uttered a word since you came back from Nim. Let me guess. This dog won't fly, eh? Breaks my heart to see her become like this. Young girls shouldn't be holed up in a hamlet with nothing but axes for company. Suppose she ain't no young girl anymore. Well, we'd best be on our way. Back to poor maid's mill. Give Sergeant Swigger my apologies. Ooh. Sweet navigator, no, no, and no. No swallow don't make a summer. What's no swallow make? If one swallow don't make a summer, what's no swallow make? All that work and not one recruit one. Still, if Ratata's there, we won't have to worry none but the mill. Not even a kobold's brain blown enough to take the place when she's about. Want the finest hour for the red swallows? Swive them that don't know what they're missing. Mayhap I need to rethink our recruiting standards, Seven Hills. Lower him a bit, try out a few weaklings, real solly bubbles. Oh, solly bubs. Might work. If I can get the swallows to take it easy on the sweetlings. Maybe train them separate like for a while. Try as I might, I don't see it working. Be like putting Tor and Grog calling it as good ass. Just going to have to divvy up extra duties. Be patient. Of all the quest lines for me to pursue, it had to be this one. Redania. Okay, let's see. Where are we going exactly? Oh, the Botanist's Guild. Ooh, Botanist's Guild. All these Frenchy names: Orsulfo, Oscarlet, and Augustinio. I am Augustinio, vocalist and leader of the Homunculi, a lyrical genius the likes of which this realm has ne'er before seen. And you, no doubt, are one of my innumerable fans. If you come seeking my autograph, I ask that you return whenever rehearsal is done. I'm not here for your autograph unless it's the sign for this letter. Letter? Don't tell me. You've taken on a second career as a messenger girl that you might afford tickets to our next performance? Most admirable friend, most admirable indeed. Has our new contract arrived perchance? I am ever so looking forward to sharing our gift of music with Eorzeans the realm over. Our ballads and lays shall sweep the land, and a new chapter in the legend of the homunculi will be writ. That said, it is a touch bittersweet. It is only through my center's patronage that we stand where we are today. Did I hear my name? What might I do for you today, Augustinio? Looking to procure new garb for your next performance, mayhap? My darling Macenta, just the lady we were hoping to see. The homunculi have a most important announcement to make, and I felt you should be the first to know. To put it simply, we're taking our show on the high road. The homunculi have made arrangements for a musical tour that will span from the peaks of Kerthis to Thanalan.
Why, our long-sought dream realized at last. I truly could not be happier for you. Needless to say, as your patrons, Black Rabbit Traders will gladly provide you with the funds for this momentous undertaking. That said, recent events have thinned our coffers some. But worry not, I shall return and meet with my superiors immediately. I can promise you that you will be able to depart within the next moon.
The sentiment is welcome, my darling, but that will not be necessary. A trader from Ul'dah has promised us all the gil we need. We leave on the morrow. I'm afraid there is another rub. Our new backers desire to be the sole and singular patrons of the homunculi. Oh, wow. Excuse me. Ooh. Gas. Our new backers desire to be the sole and singular patrons of the homunculi. Our relationship with Black Rabbit Traders has been a mutually beneficial one, but I fear that it must come to an end.
What? You cannot mean this. May Senta, my dear, we are forever in your debt for all that you have done for us. And yet you must understand, the gift we would share with the realm is too great to tarry here any longer.
Ah, parting is always such sweet sorrow, and yet the pain would only be greater were we to linger on. We will treasure the memories we have made forever, but the road calls us onward.
As ever, the words flow from your lips like honey. Very well, if this is the choice you have made, who am I to stand in your way? I say only this. This tour of yours had best be the greatest show Eorzea has ever seen. As your first and foremost admirer, I will settle for nothing less.
It'll be all that and more. You have my word, dear.
Adventurer, I would have a word with you. Meet me beneath the bridge by the Leatherworkers Guild, and speak to no one of our conversation.
Okay. What have I gotten myself into this time? Leatherworkers Guild. I like how they updated the name to be Leatherworkers Guild and Shaded Bower. Here she is.
Thank you for coming, adventurer. Let us delve straight into the matter at hand. You know that I serve as a consignor of Black Rabbit Traders, yes?
A consignor? Consignor? Consignor?
It is a profession which is about as glamorous as it sounds, which is to say, not very. There was a time when I entertained the thought of leaving it in search of a more fulfilling line of work. Then, one day, I happened upon them. Their music was enchanting, and their countenances even more so. But the garb they wore, my dearly departed great-grandmother wouldn't be caught dead in those garish rags. And so I proposed an offer. Black Rabbit Traders would clothe the homunculi in our finest garb, and pay a sum sufficient to keep their instruments in good fettle. In return, their performances would serve to promote our wares. It was a relationship that exceeded the wildest expectations of all involved. Gridanians flocked to their performances, and business at Black Rabbit Traders burgeoned. It was a dream come true for all of us, a dream I thought would last forever. But I assure you, this is no self-centered grudge. This sudden offer is most troubling. For all our successes, the profits the homunculi have brought us would barely amount to a clink in the coffers of any wealthy Ul'dah trader. No, I smell something amiss. Hold up, let me adjust my headset. It's a bit denting the head a bit in feeling. I would ask your expertise in investigating the matter. Walk the markets of Gridania and listen to the word on the street. Should you hear of any shady dealings, return here and share them with me. Ooh. Me throat. Gather information from the markets. Oh boy. // Parsimon. Any news?
Do you take past 100 miles of the markets for a common rumor monger? And to compound the insult, you come bearing not even a single eel pie. Oh, very well, I shall deign to answer, for no other reason than that you seem unlike to leave my side until I do. All the talk about the markets of late has been of the attacks in the Black Rabbit supply wagons. As you might have heard for yourself if you had a pair of working ears. Wow, okay, mister, I gotta stick up my ass. With the damage visited by the calamity upon the land and its natural resources, trade has been slow to recover in Gridania these past 5 years. It's only with the wares brought in by traveling merchants from Ul'dah that these markets have been able to sustain this level of activity. The only local operation that has been able to bring in a steady profit wow, I cannot do this voice properly, is Black Rabbit Traders, what with their purchasing of items from adventurers and may sent us recent efforts to employ that band of honey-tongued bards in publicizing her product. Perhaps if they enjoyed a bit too much success for the others' liking. I see you too have a side quest that I have to take up on later. Ah boy. Ah. Twins? Brothers? Business partners, maybe? Let's see. Whoever could be behind these unpardonable crimes? What crimes, you say? Why, I speak of the vicious attacks in Black Rabbit supply wagons, of course. I'm surprised you've not heard. The tales are so terrifying as to keep the bravest merchant up at night. My brother Markelort, stubborn as he is convinced that the old Dons are pulling the strings. I, however, believe we should be wary against letting our prejudices color our views. Take Rishushu for one. While many merchants think only of profit, she has spared no effort in studying Gridanian culture and trade, filing regular reports to Ul'dah on the transactions made at these markets. Is that the pumpkin? As she tells it, she has taken an active role in promoting Gridanian wares in her own homeland and across the realm. My brother is entitled to his opinion, but I cannot see how any could question the girl's intentions. Rumors, you say? Surprised you haven't heard them yourself. Can't take more than 2 steps these days without hearing of another attack on a Black Rabbit supply wagon. I've got my own theories as to the perpetrators, mind you. And they start with a certain Ul'dan wench who I reckon ain't too happy about her rival's recent successes. Evidence? Let's just call it instinct. I wouldn't trust an Ul'dan half as far as I could throw one. Boy, you don't look like you're built enough to throw anyone. Fucking stick figure ass looking merchant. And then we jump and... So our recent troubles are the talk of the town. It little surprised that to the rumor monger the misfortune of others tastes as sweet as honeyed mead. I must say this news that Rishushu is monitoring transactions at our markets is somewhat concerning. While I have no desire to race to conclusions, I believe caution is in order. There is more. While presenting herself as an independent merchant, I have reason to believe she procures a sizable portion of her stock through the Bear Trading Company. Perhaps the name is unfamiliar to you? It is most often heard in connection with all manner of ill rumors, dealings in stolen goods, swindling unsuspecting customers, so on and so forth. Under normal circumstances, I'd want nothing to do with this band of thieves, but if they've set their sights on my honey-tongued homunculi, I simply refuse to turn a blind eye. Fortunately, I have an idea. I've prepared a certain document that should pique Rishushu's interest. I would ask you to deliver it to her and keep her distracted. I will take care of the rest. Okay. Oh, she's in the market. Okay. Sip. Ah.
Where is Rishushu? There you are. Ah, Macinta. The only Gridanian I met in my time here who understands how to do business. Whatever brings her to... Yes, what can I do for you? A proposition for me, you say? I've been around far too long to fall for empty tales of easy profits and great windfalls. But very well, let us see what you would offer. This is... a page from the Black Rabbit ledgers, complete with a list of all wares purchased from adventurers, along with their selling and purchasing prices.
Oh no. One more quest and I'm in Shadowbringers. Good luck with Sidequests. Hey! Congrats, Cappuccino, and good luck with your quest, with your post MSQ as well. Welcome to the stream. Glad to finally see you in the chat again. I think I've seen you here at least once.
With this knowledge, I can simply sell the wares that they offer at a discount while raising the price on those goods not obtainable elsewhere. Simply by following the principles of good trade, I'll be able to make a fortune. My dear Macinta, I know not what brings you here today, but it would appear you've come just in time to watch me win over your local customers. Your services today will not be forgotten. Come back in a fortnight's time and I promise you to receive your fair share of the profits.
That sounded kinda snaky. Okay, Miss Saito, what have you got for me?
I cannot thank you enough. With your aid, the first step of my plan has been carried out to perfection. Now, my visitor should be arriving any moment. Yes, thank you. As promised, here's your payment in full. What's that look for, friend? A smart businesswoman knows how to use all of her resources, if you understand what I mean. The fellow who just departed is one of Rishushu's underlings. I asked him to search his mistress's stall for 2 documents. The first one, which my new friend has dutifully delivered, is a contract with the homunculi. As I suspected, Rishushu aims to steal our profits and seeks to accomplish the first and foremost by luring our exclusive band of bards away from us. The other document I have acquired is a page from the latest report sent by Rishushu to Ul'dah. Note the red mark along our major trading thoroughfare. Assuming that Rishushu's associates at the Bear Trading Company are in possession of the same document, I suspect that the next attack on our supply caravan will strike right there, in the central shroud due southwest from the White Wolf Gate.
Golf? Wow.
Such brazen acts of banditry cannot be permitted, yes? I beg of you, adventurer, hurry into the wood and give the would-be ambushers the drubbing they deserve. Should you find any evidence of a connection to those blackguards at Bet, deliver it to me at my place of business at the Knot. If we do not act quickly, my sweet-tongued, fair-haired beauties will be lost to Gridania forever.
Ooh, wow. That Mountain Dew is coming back to kick me in the throat. White Wolf Gate. Where is that again? Did I just walk past the... Yeah, I just walked past the Ethernet shard. Oops. There we go. White Wolf Gate. God knows how many side quests we also have here. Yeah, quite a bit. Quite a bit. The shock took a year or 2 of my life, I reckon. But apart from that, I'm no worse for the wear. Can't thank you enough, friend. At the Knot. Where's the Knot? Also, I hope you really enjoy Shadowbringers, Kya. It is my favorite expansion.
It heartens me to know that our man is safe. You have my thanks, adventurer. Pray tell, were you able to find any evidence of a connection to those rogues at Baird? Ha! Just as I suspected. It began as mere speculation, but I dare say we've built ourselves a most convincing case. Yes, everything has come together. Rishushu's reports of the flow of goods at the markets found their way to those scoundrels at Bert, who, seizing upon the chance for a quick profit, orchestrated the attacks on our suppliers. The stolen wares were hauled back to Bert, then sold for a pittance to Rishushu. With the goods now in high demand, she raised her prices, doubtless funneling a portion of the ample profits back into the Bert coffers. To add insult to injury, they were poised to use these ill-gotten gains, along with the timely troubles of Black Rabbit traders, to lure my precious homunculi away from me. Why, it's a plan so brilliant I wish I'd come up with it myself. But thanks to you, friend, it's a plan that has now been spectacularly foiled. Augustinian and the others came by just moments ago to say farewell. If we hurry, we can catch them before they depart. We must make for the airship landing without delay. I have done good account that Rishushu will be in attendance to see them off. Let us shove the evidence of these twisted dealings in her self-satisfied little face. To the airship landing! Element Photoshop document? Okay, airship landing. There they are. Ahem. Come for your share, have you? Patience, friend. Fortunes are not made in a day. Or do you have another proposition for me?
Ta-da! Objection!
Well now, what have we... I never... just whose side are you on anyhow? This adventurer kindly rescued one of our wagons from a band of bloodthirsty brigands. Brigands who just happened to be in possession of the bill you now see. Meanwhile, I have managed to come into the possession of detailed reports on our trading activities, signed in your name and addressed to the Bear Trading Company. Quite the coincidence, wouldn't you say?
Ladies, please. This bickering ill becomes your beautiful features. Rishushu, did you say you would donate a share of your profits to see Black Rabbit traders through their recent plight?
Brigands? What nonsense is this? Any reports I made to Ul'dah were simply in the interest of fostering trade. That my contacts at Bet would use them to such ends is unthinkable. Given their reputation, perhaps not entirely so. I suspected as much. Let me guess. You had your misgivings, but couldn't let your conscience get in the way when there were fortunes to be had. So you cast your lot with Bert, covered your eyes and ears, and hoped for the best. Ignorance of your complicity is no excuse, Rishushu. I hear that the Wood Whalers in God's Quiver are taking particularly severe measures regarding the sale of stolen and poached goods in light of recent events. A word or two from me, and you'll spend the night in the comfort of your very own jail cell. That said, I might still be persuaded to look the other way, provided we can come to an agreement.
My darling Mesenta, speaking as an almost victim of these shady schemes, I dare say Miss Rishushu's deeds should not go unpunished. Then again, one might argue it might be an equal crime to imprison such a comely lass. Several ties to the Bear Trading Company at once, and promise me you'll never so much as lay a finger on my precious homunculi again. These are my conditions, and they are not negotiable. Never again! You have my word. Starting on tomorrow, every merchant in the markets will vouch that they've never seen a trader as reputable as Rishushu. Oh good, she ran away. There's no putting anything past you, my dear, now is there? Brilliant and beautiful. Now there's a lass worthy of song.
Says he who was ready to bolt for the desert at the call of the highest bidder. Ha! Consider yourself fortunate that when it comes to business, I can hold my own with anyone in Ul'dah, or the realm for that matter. With the help of a few good friends, that is.
Bold and beautiful. Oh, how could we ever have so much as thought of parting ways?
Just so, just so. Why, I've never seen a woman more willing and able to use all the resources at her disposal to overcome any obstacle in her path. Remind me never to end up on your bad side again, my dear. Stick to your songwriting and singing and leave the financial affairs to me, and I don't foresee us having any more problems. Do we have an understanding?
We do. We most certainly do. Misenta, my dear, you are a veritable sheer force of nature. I cannot imagine any who would dare stand in your way.
I'll be watching your future performances and our ledgers with great interest. Here's to a profitable relationship for years and years to come.
Aww. We kept the band together. Huzzah! Level up? Carrier level 9. Is that the highest one? Okay, I know we're almost at the end, but before we continue, I need to take a piss break. I will be right back. Sit tight. Sorry for the wait, folks. I have returned, and I am back to do a couple more side quests before we end our first day. Let's go back to Limsa. Complete this Moogle quest once and for all. I think there should only be 10, right? I hope there aren't more. Excuse me. Nope, there's more. Of siblings and side whiskers.
Now here's the kind of enthusiasm I like to see. My hardest working assistant back to hone her skills, and he's our beloved supervisor's burden in the process, Kupo. Where it just so happens I've just the assignment for you. Do you see this most extravagant envelope in my paw? It contains a missive addressed to none other than one Master Jean Delane, the realm-renowned esthetician. Oh, what I would not give to have my whiskers trimmed by those magic scissors, to feel the caress of his fine-toothed comb across my fur. But this is neither hither nor thither, Kupo. But where were we? Ah, yes, I need not tell you that the man is very, devoted to his art. Doubtless he would not even think of accepting such personal correspondence while otherwise occupied in this work. Fortunately, I am told that he's been sighted about town of late, enjoying a hard-earned vacation, seeking inspiration for his newest hairstyles. I cannot say, only if that there's any opportunity to deliver this letter, it is now. Godspeed, my loyal friend Kupo!
Join the Ludus? For one who has done much to ensure the continued flow of the Eorzeans, mail the deputy post Muggle has a special reward.
Have I got an assignment for you, Kupo? Fan letters addressed to one of Ulda's preeminent gladiators, the Prince of the Blood Sands, the one and only Franz the Fair. After all you've done in my behalf, I think it's only fair to reward you just so. So charismatic he is that even a Moogle unacquainted with the games cannot help but swoon when delivering the daily batch, Kupo. Franz is training for an upcoming match, so you can probably find him at the Gladiators Guild in Ulda, Kupo.
Okay, let's first look for the well-groomed gentleman in Limsa Lominsa. There really is no other place, so we have to go for this one. There he is. Wait, that's on him. What a wait. What a ravishing lady. Her husband-to-be is quite a fortunate man, would you not? You have a delivery for me? That doesn't look like... That doesn't look like Jean Delane. I fear there must be some mistake. I can assure you that this letter is not intended for me, as it was I who penned it. That said, I suppose 'tis no wonder that I am oft mistaken for my brother. We do share a certain family resemblance.
Your brother? Why, now that you mention it, good gods, you're like two jade peas in a pod. And wait a moment, I know you too. You're the woman who brought about my rebirth. The one who guided me from the shadows of self-doubt to a fashionable new world of assurance and aplomb. To think that the man I first thought some depraved killer would prove to be my savior. And it was you, yes you, who showed me the light. Why, thanks to you, one of the most eligible bachelors in all of Limsa now seeks my hand in marriage. I dare say, milady, that this comes as a little surprise. Only a blind man or a fool could fail to recognize your radiant beauty. Quite the charmer you are. But you must understand, it was your brother who brought out the beauty inside me. Should you encounter him in your travels, do pass along my gratitude, master. Ah, but where are my manners? I am Gilfresne of House... Well, you are not like to know of us, but perhaps you do know of House Zemail, with whom we share common ancestry. Ah, once again, House Zemail. Never failing to work its way into every corner of every Eorzea. It is a matter related to my house, more precisely its line of succession, that has brought me to this nation. Our father, you see, has been stricken with an illness most grave. Though he yet clings to life, his strength wanes with each passing day. In a moon's time, you will need an heir, and there is only one man in the realm who can fill that role. For the past 5 years, I said nothing as my elder brother idled away his days crafting coiffers, but I can remain silent no longer. A duty far greater than the trimming of locks calls Jean Delane back to Ishgard, and I shall not leave this realm until he stands at my side. Master Chandelaine? Of noble birth? He always did have a most dignified air about him. If you are looking for your brother, he mentioned something about heading off to procure a new comb. Only the finest of tools for my wedding day, he said. A comb? The Carpenter's Guild is located in the nation of Gridania, is it not? I suspect that is where we will find my brother. We must away at once. I trust that you will see this missive delivered safely to my brother's hands. I have a pressing matter to attend to, but will join you in Gridania as soon as I am able. Safe travels to you, and good day, milady. Somewhere along the way, I lost the voice, I think. Don't worry, I'm working on my voice acting. I will eventually make it better for the rest of the campaign. Well, that young man certainly dashed off in a hurry. If you've a mind to deliver that letter to his brother, you'd best make the Carpenter's Guild, and quickly. Okay, to Gridania. We were just there! How many Moogle, post quests are there? Does anyone know? Can someone Google that for me while I'm doing this? Carpenter's Guild. Right there. I leveled my carpenter. Beaten! It's been a while. Looking for Jean Delane, are you? As I just told his brother, the man conducted his business, then went on his way. How can my brother so flippantly forsake duty and family? Makes not a whit of sense. Well, perhaps not to you. To seem you have thoroughly convinced yourself that Jean Delane is not the one best suited for this duty you would ask of him. It is the one best suited for this duty you would ask of him. You would suggest he is not? I'll not stand by while you besmirch my brother's good name. While it is true that in recent days he's a little more than a glorified beard trimmer, I saw Jean Delane serve as our father's right hand since he was scarcely a man grown. He was the very paragon of duty and honor, an example to all around him. Calm yourself, boy. I hold your brother in the highest esteem. It is precisely for this reason that I speak as I do. Allow me to tell you a tale. Once upon a time, there lived a young carpenter. He was possessed of some talent and great zeal for his craft, and his masters were convinced that the boy would come to great things in the guild. But the road to success is fraught with many perils. After suffering the loss of a close friend, the youth began to lose his way. Racked with despair, he let both mind and body go to waste. His close-cropped coif grew to a rampant snarl, obstructing his field of vision and getting tangled in his hands as he wielded his hammer. Sorry, I just needed to check something. His work suffered, and his masters began to ask if he might not consider another profession. One day, as he shambled to the workshop, he was ambushed by a strange man wielding twin blades. Before he could even realize what was happening, his tangled locks lay on the ground in a scattered heap. In that moment, he came to a great realization. Thanking the man for his services, he returned to his workshop. As if by magic, the youth wielded his tools with a newfound focus and confidence. Works of surpassing quality emerged from his hands, and he reclaimed his status as the guild's rising star. Today, he stands before you as Timbermaster, wearing his hair in the same fashion as he did the day of his rebirth. Plant a sapling in the 12's wood, and one day it shall grow into a mighty oak. Plant it on a snowy crag in Carthus, and it is not like to survive the first winter. Excuse me. Ooh. If you would seek out your brother, pray consider these words. You will find him at the Alchemist's Guild in Ul'dah. I thank you, my good man. While I cannot say that the moral of the tale is immediately clear to me, I will take some time to ponder your words on my journey. Fare thee well. Like a sturdy cedar growing strong and true, that boy. But allow cedar to dry over much and it is quick to splinter and shatter. You seek Jean too, yes? Pray, watch over this brother of his. I trust this journey will take him further than he can even imagine. And send my regards to Severian. Ulda. Oh boy. I mean, while I'm there, may as well also deliver the letter to the Gladiators Guild. To the Alchemists Guild, or to the Gladiators Guild. Alchemists Guild. Let's do that one. Hold up just a moment. Just want to check something. I thought I deleted this already. There we go. Ah, is that why? That's why it still showed up in my chat history. Anyway. Sorry, there was a bot that came in earlier. You too come in search of Jean Delane? Do I look like the man's mother? He had business here, and that business is now done. He has moved on, and I suggest the two of you do the same. I do not tell you that I am a busy man. How many times must I repeat myself? Simply tell me where my brother has gone, and I will be glad to leave you to your dabblings and tinkerings. I beg of you, friend, talk some sense into this man. Surely in your capacity as the post-Mughals assistant, your words carry some authority. Or, you know, like, is everyone forgetting that I am the fucking warrior of light? The order could come from the Sultana herself, and I would say nothing. Sending a man of such rare genius off to some musty, dreary Ishgardian manse? Why, the mere thought makes my blood boil. If you care so much for your family demesne, huh? Okay, how do I pronounce that? How do I pronounce this word? Hold on. Domain. So it's like domain, but domain. It's a French domain, basically. If you care so much for your family domain, go defend it yourself. Would that I could, but I fear I am not and never have been my brother's equal. Sounds like you're just running from the responsibility, my guy. Yes, and any half-wit could see that. Jean Delane is possessed of both a brilliant mind and an insatiable curiosity, a combination I've rarely seen in any but myself. You, on the other hand, are about as sharp as a sack of rocks, and half as interesting. If there's anyone fit to being bound by the stuffy traditions of your homeland, I dare say it's you. But wait. Yes, of course. I take back everything I said earlier. By all means, go seek out your brother. Indeed, I urge you to do so with haste. Jean Delane set off for the Adventurers Guild in Limsa Lominsa. Make your way there at once, lest I pour some acid down your trousers to speed you on your way. I know not what led to this change of heart, my good man, and yet I thank you for seeing reason. Good day. You know, I honestly thought we were going to be just doing a lot of one-offs, but then we ended up into this whole chain of Moogle quests. The boy is a fool, but he's an amusing fool, which I must say is the best kind. And you, what are you still doing here? Were you not after Jean Delane yourself? Off to Limsa with you. Off to Limsa with you. I suspect there will be quite the show, and you'll not want to be late. Okay, well, before that, while we're here, we may as well.
Wow, okay. And what can I do for you this most beauteous afternoon? Shall I sign your flyer with my mark, perhaps? You can sign for these. Uh-huh. Okay, it's a he. For the Lannister, our Bubudoga. Lately he's been more like an overly concerned father, though. He's been more like an overly concerned father, though. With ample cause, every day brings us more disconcerting missives from disgruntled fans and dishonored opponents with ever more elaborate threats. Ha! I fear not jealousy and envy from my enemies. Will them words leap from the parchment and do friends harm? What in the seven hells is that horrid stench? The foul fruit of poisonous intent, a mortal seed concealed within the letters. Pray hold your breath whilst I dispose of the creature. And by that he means scold it away. Hey Ned, welcome back. The wages of fame and fortune, mayhap. Friends cannot help but attract the adoration of misguided souls who covet him body and soul. Melodrama does not become you, my dear. A doe-eyed maiden's affections are no match for an opponent's blade, and both have yet to leave a mark. Ain't the womenfolk you need to fear, pretty boy, but the husbands and the sellswords what they hire to gut you in your sleep. Hells, for enough gil, I'd take the job myself. Is mutinous phrasing notwithstanding, Langloisier's suppositions are closest to mine own. The language of past letters is most telling. You're all face, pretty boy. Stay out of the Colosseum. If you step onto the blood sands again, I'll rip your head off and... well, I needn't continue. Suffice it to say, other gladiators are whom I deem to be the most likely culprits. If so, then these fine upstanding gentlemen and women are more than welcome to seek recompense in the Colosseum. Anyway, I've heard enough. I must clear my head before the match. Pretty boy's got the right idea there. Think I'll have a drink before we go to work. Come now, you have to admit that was awfully suspicious. Are you sure Lang ain't behind the threats? He's obviously jealous of Francis' popularity. I will not attempt to speak to his feelings. That said, Langloisier and his brethren committed many terrible crimes in the Black Shroud. He may have since paid his dues, but how far can we trust a man such as he? After running afoul of the brass blade some time ago, Langloisier was declared a noxious. I was fortunate enough to witness an early performance, during which his glorious potential became apparent to me. Hence I saw him properly armed and given into my care where he flourished, like all my charges, and earned enough to purchase his freedom. Excuse me. How many side quests has thou finished so far? We are currently 6 side quests in, but that's only because I decided to go the route of the Moogle, the post-Moogle. I am doing the post-Moogle quests, and they are a bit lengthy and convoluted. We actually had one full of innuendo pertaining to a man's penis. And how he uses it with his recruits. I am not joking. There were so many euphemisms for his penis that that it was practically a full course meal of euphemisms. Sorry, not euphemisms. Not the right word. Not euphemism. Double entendres. There, that's the phrase I was looking for. In any case, I firmly believe that these letters are the works of others. Moreover, I am certain that these cretins will make further attempts to harass France, or worse, which is why I would engage your services, good postwoman, to ensure his safety. I should not be surprised if our enemies attempt to masquerade as devoted fans in order to gain access to France. Therefore, I'd have you investigate our fans surreptitiously to see if any are behaving suspiciously. Post these placards on the walls of the Colosseum and distribute these flyers to fans in the Steps of Nald. If you notice aught of the ordinary, pray inform me and we shall discuss our next move. By the way, Ned, you and the others are welcome to come in and voice some of the NPCs if you want. I will randomly assign them. Let's put this up. Oh my god, I still have hunt bills? I have long expired hunt bills. Whoops. Would you look at that, boys? The new Franz the Fair placard. Go, look at the beauties they drew cheering him on. He's swiving your wife, he's swiving your wife. Franz the Fair, he's swiving your wife. Is that a new Franz the Fair placard? Calm yourself, fool. When the time is right, we shall remove it from the wall and add it to the collection. Wait, what is this sensation? Is someone watching us? No, not us. We have no concern to anyone. It is the placard they want, like we do. I probably should have just gone like full Gollum. Steps of Nald. Oh god, we have to go outside. Bobadimo. There we go. More than a few gladiators take after Franz the Fair, like this fella here. Of course, there's no substitute for the real thing. Oh my. I had no idea Franz was fighting so soon. I was so taken with this imitation that I nearly missed the genuine article. Oh, what to wear? What to wear? I must prepare the perfect ensemble to catch his eye and seduce him from... Did you feel that? I just had the strangest sensation that someone was staring daggers at us. Do we have a case of a yandere on us? What to get for the man who has everything? Oh, is that a Franz the Fair flyer in your hand? I must have it. Look at the way the artist has captured his trademark grin. How he glares at his opponents with disdain. I cannot wait to see this vision become reality in the arena. Wielding his... Oh, that should be splendid. I shall send him the finest sword money can buy. Back to the Gladiators Guild. We have done 6 very long side quests in this post-Moogle chain thing. So, tell me, did you notice aught amiss, aside from the usual shenanigans preceding a Colosseum match, that is? I see. But so happens that I sorted through the remainder of Franz's mail and found a score of new threatening letters. I had no choice but to inform Silent Moss and Olinbo, who were so overwhelmed with concern that they took to the streets in search of their companion. While we await their return, I would have you continue your covert surveillance of the Colosseum by consorting with a more prestigious guests as my representative. You may begin with Lady Genevieve. Extend to her your warmest welcome on my behalf, but remain ever vigilant to your surroundings. Lady Genevieve, Lady Genevieve. Oh, she's outside, okay. Slash welcome. Save your pleasantries for another time. My beloved Franz shall walk upon the blood sands soon, and I would not miss his triumphant return for the world. That voice just now, from the Steps of Nod. Some misfortune must have befallen that low-bred Mikote. This past time, I say, she's not fit to fight alongside my Franz. Ew. I think we know what's happening here.
I'm fine. One of the bastard's partners must have cracked me on the head from behind. Still can't see straight, but I saw well enough. Franz was walking towards Emerald Avenue, and Lang was following him at a distance. How could he? After everything that Franz and Bubudoka did for him. Even Mumuepo can't fight his way out of a sentence. If it wasn't for Franz, Lang would have died obnoxious. That's what'll happen if he's fool enough to kill Franz. But you won't let him, will ya?
I don't think that was the voice I used for what's her name? Ulinbo? I think it was higher than that. But too late. We're already here. Langloisier? And he's injured?
What in the seven hells are you blabbering about? Kill Franz? Did the girl take a tumble and bash her noggin? We were wrong, postwoman. Langloisier was tracking the gladiators hunting Franz. It seems he's been keeping watch over the boys since the moment he left the guild. Pretty boy's got talent, but he's raw. Knows how to deal with enemies he can see, but he hasn't an inkling how to deal with those he can't. So they make a habit of following him from time to time. Of course, he's a slippery one and often gets away. Credit for this particular failure goes not to Franz, though. The gladiators noticed our presence. You were unprepared and there were too many innocents. Solid. I ain't making excuses. All I wanted to do was keep him safe. I owe him that much. Gil, ale, women, take naught compared to freedom. Freedom! Man, what helps you win is a man you owe your life. Oi, postwoman, you're the only one still standing. Help an old whoreson keep his honor and go after the pretty boy. Him and the others went out the gate of Nuld. They wore masks and fought with the fury of Colosseum gladiators. Oh no, they wore masks and fought with the fury of Colosseum gladiators. We will need time to recover. More than me body, me proids in a bad way. Through the gate of Nuld. Where is the nearest aetheryte? Oh, this one here. Good. Is this the gate of Nuld? I can't remember if that's the gate of Nuld. But the aetheryte will know. It is! It is the gate of Nuld! Franz the Fair, I've come to aid you. So unbeauteous. How all my friends have suffered for my sake. But you, good postwoman, you were magnificent in battle. Beauteous even. More so than me, to be sure. How did you become such as you are? I must know. Let's just say it involves a lot of trauma, PTSD, betrayal, and probably nearly dying at the edge of the universe. My fans, they cheer for me. They believe me beautiful, yet in truth I can never live up to their expectations if put to a true test. Long have I suspected that the Syndicate conspires to have my party face lesser opponents to ensure our victory. So when I learned of the gladiators' threats, I was overjoyed. I stoked the fires of their jealousy to invite an attack. Long had I craved a true challenge, and soon I would have it. 'Twas to be my quest alone. None were to be involved, much less hurt. Alas, out of fear for my safety, All have suffered on my account. Bugger me, if you wanted a beating, all you had to do was ask. Hells, I've a mind to give him one anyway. There's to be no more moping or sneaking about, is that clear? The crisis of confidence is hardly warranted, Franz. You're a formidable gladiator, not to mention the soul of this team. God's damn right! We weren't trying to protect you because we thought you were weak. We were doing it because it's what your mates are supposed to do. You hearing all this, Prince of the Blood Sands? The pride of Ul'dah? The suave southern dandy? Quit contemplating your navel and accept that you're pretty damn good at this gladiator business. Yeah, well, I am pretty damn good, aren't I? Beauteous even. I don't know what came over me. And with that, I believe it is time for your beauteous return to the shores of Gladiatoriana. Sorry, don't know how to English. I'll fight in this match solo. The others are in no condition to participate. And just like that, he regresses and attempts to shoulder the burden by himself once more. Lest you forget, I'm also pretty good at this conjuring business. Those weaklings in the Colosseum don't stand a chance against us, even as we are now. Let's just earn our pay and get back to the training grounds. Try not to be too efficient. Remember that it's not about if you win, but how you win. The style, the improvisation. Give the crowd something to remember. Then you may return to Halatali. Say, you should come and join us afterwards, postwoman. I would love nothing more than to pit my beauteous skills against yours. I don't know if I'm going to leave you unscathed if I do that. Oi, Halatali ain't as glamorous as the Blood Sands, but I guarantee you'll have a grand old time. Quest complete. Carrier level 10. And how many of these levels are there? I can't even see like what level I am for that. To Limsa Lominsa. So far, no additional quests from the post Moogle, but also he's not there. Oh, my frames. Oh, how my PC suffers every time I come to Limsa, to the... I can see him in the distance. With his brother, and he's just posing there with his scissors out. I like how this looks. He's just JoJo posing with his scissors, and his brother's like trying to talk some sense to him. Letter for me? As you can see, I am somewhat occupied at the moment. But for you, darling, anything. Remarkable, friend. To travel the realm thrice over to deliver my missive to my brother. You are a true exemplar to messengers everywhere. Well spoken, brother mine. I have found myself quite taken with this adventure as well. It is as if we share a mind. If you feel this way, brother, then why do you resist your calling? Father needs you. I need you. How long do you intend to persist in this folly? When did you become such a dreadful bore, dear brother? Have the chill winds of our homeland frozen the heart that once beat inside you? I am simply answering the call of family and duty. I ask you to heed as well. You are the eldest son. None save you can carry on the family line. In these 5 years, the child I knew has grown into a man. And yet there is an unsightliness about you. This meekness, this timidity does not befit you. My hands tingle in disgust. Brother, what is this you say? Just as I live, this unspeakable embodiment of ugliness must die. Begone, foul demon! God, no! Ah! Hair extensions woven from the tail hair of a jet black eastern steed, a mustache plucked from a mighty behemoth's mane. Tell me, brother, how do you feel? Why, it is as if the shadows of self-doubt have been purged from my soul, cast away by the light of a singular, unwavering confidence. Where once stood a faltering child, now stands a man brave and bold. Who knew that long locks and facial hair could be so empowering? It is as if I have died and been born anew. Just so, brother. You were always meant to follow in Father's footsteps, just as I was to pursue this path of my own. I've simply brought out the man that was always inside you. A most happy name day to a brother reborn. The words of Masters Beaton and Severian. It all seems so clear now. Good gods, how could I have been so blind? Forgive me for making mock of your art, brother. The people of this realm need you, that much is clear. Were we not for father or for our lands, yes, I shall return to Ishgard and do our family proud. For all those years that I looked to my brother with admiration, I never truly comprehended his greatness until this day. For this, I have you to thank, friend, till our paths cross again. Oh goodness. Carrier level 11. Oh boy. How many more of these are there? Is that everything? Is that everything? I doubt it. I'm going to assume that there's probably more. Huh? That's everything? No way. There's no way. That's... Is that really everything? Is that really all of the... There's no way. Just to be sure. Is this fucking Moogle going to appear in every city? Well, he's certainly not here in... Well, we don't know that for sure. Either Starved Airman, I am Millicent, Hear Me Roar, Selfic Gratitude, Insensibility, Adventure for Hire, Covered in Roses, Once Bitten, Twice Shy, Quarrels with Squirrels, Parsimontronomics. Okay, it's not here either. What about Ulda? Are there really only 11 levels of the letter? Remembering the past. Oh, that's not it. Okay. Well, we ended up clearing... We've so far cleared out the side quest from the city of Limsa Lamensa. But we are not done. We are going to go through every region of Lanosha to get this done. Starting with
I just want to check something. I'm trying to like check my path here. No, that's not the one. Which is this again? Vineport? Also, no. Okay, so if we go from the upper decks, where's this mean? Lower Lenosha. Okay, if we're gonna go with the pathing without having to use any boats, if we're not gonna use any boats and just go entirely by land, our next stop would be I'm just trying to check here. Okay. I think what we should do is we should take Middle Lenosha, work our way through all of this. I don't know. Wait, no. Wait. Sorry. We go Western Lenosha, go out to Morambi Bay, down to God's Grip, then we travel upwards to Cedarwood. That'll be our plan for the next stream. Which means we will be starting here at the Aft Castle on Wednesday. Whew. Well, that was a very vocal first stream for this campaign. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I hope you guys will join me for the next leg, which will be on Wednesday. Speaking of, let's actually view the schedule for this week, because I do actually have a schedule that I haven't posted yet. So this is the schedule for, I forgot to put a YouTube icon. Shit! But this is the schedule for the upcoming week, because this week is going to be the new patch of Honkai Star Rail, but I do want to give priority to the charity stream. So the plan is I will be streaming at my usual days of Monday, Wednesday, Friday this week. Hopefully we can clear out the Limsa side quests this week. And then on Saturday morning, I will be streaming the new patch of Honkai Star Rail right after clearing out my dailies for ZZZ, and we'll see how that holds up. Again, this will be going on for the entire week up until October 31st, which will be the last day. The last day I start streaming. It'll end at 1 a.m. on November 1st, my time. If you would like to donate, please use the link that is in the pinned comment here. It's also in the video description. It leads straight to the campaign page, and then you can donate from there. Also, please make sure you follow me on Blue Sky. We do have Blue Sky now, and on Twitter. I still make announcements on Twitter and posts there, because why not? Like, while it's still alive, I may as well. And plus, I still have people there that follow me, so there's that. Follow me on both Blue Sky and on Twitter for all my announcements. Join the community Discord as well. And I have one favor to ask everyone. One favor. I posted this on Twitter and on Blue Sky, okay? Hold on. I posted this on Blue Sky and on Twitter, and I would really appreciate it if you guys could do me a favor. Go to my Blue Sky, go to my Twitter, and repost this. Huh? Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there, the GG art is finished. I posted that earlier this weekend on my Blue Sky and on Twitter, and I would really like it to be boosted so that on the chance that GG might see it. So please help me boost it, spread it to whatever communities you know that like VTubers and particularly Hololive, and repost. Guys, I know liking is engagement, but with the stupid rules of Twitter, reposting and retweeting is the way to go if you really want to spread it. I'm too late. How was your minute? I was just here for a minute while on a WC break. It was okay. We finished, I think, the post Moogle quest line, and then the next stream on Wednesday. Let me just hide this again to show the schedule. On Wednesday, we will be streaming the next leg, which I will be starting with Lower Lenosha and moving my way up towards Gridania from there. We'll be going by land the entire time. Well, land and a bit of air. I'm not going to be taking shortcuts with boats. We're going to be traveling through each land directly, okay? Each region until we clear out all the side quests of region. I highly doubt I'm going to clear all of these side quests by the 31st, but I'm going to fucking try. And then on Saturday, we're going to stream the new patch of Honkai Star Rail. Anyway, about the artwork, again, please repost, share it to all the people who you know use Twitter and are also into VTubers. I would really like it if this can get some signal boosting so that GG sees it. I worked really hard on this, and I'd like it if my Oshis could actually see my artwork for once. I will continue doing art. Don't get it twisted. I will continue doing art, but I really would like it if for once my Oshis actually see the work I made for them. I do this out of love and support for them. But yeah, and then again, like I said, the stupid way that Twitter works, likes are privated, so that will not boost a post as much as reposting / retweeting. Please, if you have a Twitter, if you know people who have Twitter, please help and boost this, please. I beg of you. This is the Hololive fan art I am the most proud of so far. This is my favorite so far. Because look at how much detail I put into it and all the pain I went through over the weekend. Please, I beg. Anyways, let's get to the actual meat of this stream. As a reminder, again, guys, before I close up, let's just have a reminder. I am streaming from now until October 31st for as part of a campaign I call Quests, that's plural, Accepted, a KAZ charity campaign meant to raise funds for the Game to Grow Foundation for ADHD Awareness Month 2024. The reason being is that living with ADHD is like having a never-ending supply of side quests. And so in that effort, I'm clearing all of my side quests in Final Fantasy XIV while providing voices to all of the NPCs that I can manage, and have even opened up that I'm staying in my Discord streaming channel so that people can volunteer to voice a random NPC if they like. The voices will either fit the character or will be absolutely opposite of what you would expect. I am expecting that like I can get community help for this, but yeah. This is just an open invite for anyone who would like to join, but to do that you will need to join the audience queue first, and then I will drag you in to voice a random NPC. I will assign one to you, and then from there I will try to base my voice on that in the future. And yeah, if we can hit the milestones, we have a milestone for every $100. The giveaways aren't as numerous as my past charity streams, and I apologize for that, but things are pretty tough. I'm trying to offer what I can. So for starters, for the first $200 at the $100 mark and the $200 mark, there's one giveaway each for a minimalist icon made by me. I have made minimalist icons for myself and for my friends. So we're going to show that real quick here. Boom. Hide the... There. I have made minimalist icons for myself and my friends before, and even made some fan-made ones. I made one for Archie, made one for Doki Bird. Doki didn't notice that one either. I say with a little bit of sadness. But for my friends who did get them, they seem to like it. So yeah, if you guys would like your own personal minimalist icon, I am offering that as a prize for the $100 and the $200 giveaway. And then at $300, you will be we are offering a art piece by Shadadi, who has volunteered to do that. At $400, we have an artwork by Sin, who has made art for the channel for giveaways before, and at $500 it's gonna be for Zwei. I have saved Zwei as the final prize, the reason being that he was the last artist I contacted, and out of courtesy for that, plus with this condition, I kind of wanted to save that for, if we can hit the goal, then he'll be treated as the grand prize for this. And this is also going to be his first time being a giveaway artist for my streams. So that, yeah, that's kind of a big thing. Anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed the stream, and I hope you guys will continue to boost the channel and to promote this. Please, I'd like to raise money for the charity, for this charity campaign. If you know people who would be interested, please spread the word that I am doing this until October 31st. October 31st will be my last stream, and that is when we will end this campaign. And no matter how much we raise, it's still going to a good cause. Please, I beg for the sake of the Game to Grow Foundation, which has a very good cause behind it, that they use games to help people grow, especially people with ADHD and autism. And that's honestly a cause I can very much agree with, because video games were very important to me growing up. They were my comfort. They were kind of like a solace away from how many troubles I had in school and my peers. So it's very important to me. Anyways, I'm gonna stop being a sappy boy now. We're gonna close up now. Thank you so much for coming, everyone, and I'll see you on Wednesday for the next leg of this charity campaign. The KAZ bar is now closed, and drinks will be waiting for you guys when you return. Good night, everyone. Stay safe.